Alright guys, this is Versus Z, and I'm gonna be reviewing these four guys. They're all from different lines. These two are from actually these three here are from the Wolverine X-Men Origins Wolverine movie line. This guy's from the Fury Files. They're all the same, okay? They're all from Marvel. The only difference is that they're from the movie, and he's from a toy line called the Fury Files. Though I'd like to include him in the Fury Files line because he's from the comic series. So is this guy. The only actual movie person is this one. So let's start off with the two weakest guys here. And they're both Wolverine. This one is the Logan. And he comes with two extra hands, which are kind of open for some reason. As if he's holding a gun. Don't know what that's for. You can swap out his hands. Whoops. Yeah, that's the lame part about these 4-inch figures. Once they fall, they all fall. So yeah, he has the kind of semi-open hands and then the closed hands. So I just keep the closed hands on there. Then this one here, the comic series Wolverine, his claws, yeah, his claws look a lot better compared to this guy where he's got these big huge black pieces of plastic there to fill in gaps. I don't know. Stand. Surprised the cap hasn't fallen. Usually he likes to fall. And he comes with a katana for some reason. It's all bent like that because it's really soft plastic. And yeah, it looked a lot nicer until I put them away. Yeah, it's alright. Articulation, a little different from his. Arms go up and down, rotate, whatever, bend at the elbow, rotate at the wrist, head will rotate, torso will rotate, legs are on that weird ball joint system, in and out, kind of have to rotate it forward. It's kind of a, how can I say this? The closest thing I can describe these joints are on a Revoltech joint. They're not ratchet joints like Revoltech joint, but the design is the same, where it has kind of a hinge, and if you want the leg to go forward or backwards, you have to get the hinge facing you, or facing the direction you want it to turn the leg to. So, I don't know, that was just something weird. If you guys know G.I. Joe toys, you'll know this. 2 points of knee bend, and then the rotating foot. Kind of goes up and down just a little bit. Yeah, put him away. This guy, pretty much the same, just a little hindered because of the coat. Rotating head, rotating arms, rotate at the elbow. Oh, his rotate at the elbow too. Bend at the elbow, rotating, and solvable hands. There is a torso joint up there on top instead of being on the bottom. No, that's wrong. So yeah, it's on top, right there, same area. Same kind of leg joint. Rotate right there on the leg, and then there's also rotating joint on the thigh. Same double jointed knee, and then same articulation in the feet. I got this one because it was more in scale compared to that guy on the floor. He was kind of on the short side, which I didn't really like at all. Definitely, he was kind of like where this guy's eyes are. Well, there you go. Let me just do this. So here's Wolverine, and then here's Captain America. I'm sure in the comics Wolverine was short, but I never really liked that. So let's put those two away, and let's get to Captain America. Thanks to the Loose Joints for doing a review for this figure. It's kind of they're kind of an inspiration on my getting figures recently. Right now I'm just hunting down. I actually got to look at the Resident Evil figures in person, and I'm probably gonna pick them up. The prices weren't all that bad. Anyway, same articulation for this guy. Rotating chest, head. Arms can go in and out. Rotate at the bicep, which those two don't do. Bend at the elbow. Rotate on the forearm instead of the wrist. he also has rotating torso on the bottom half of his body. Then you've got, instead of having the same hinge and ball joint the other two have in the legs, his kind of has this peg and ball joint, which is a little bit more traditional. I kind of like this better. Bend at the knee at 2 points, and then his ankle can move back and forward, or up and down, however you want to call it. He comes with this shield, which is very reminiscent to his bigger Marvel Legend figure. Kind of this rubbery, elastic thing going on here, and then this little peg, or little hook that'll hook onto his wrist. You can do that. You can even store it on his back, like he does sometimes. Just have him loop around, like so. And he's good. Just like that. Just, let's get him a stance, see how in and out of scale these guys are. Okay, so this guy's still a little short. Captain America, I understand, he's a tall guy. He's naturally a tall guy. He's big, you know? Captain America. I just don't like this right here. That's just sad. That's just sad. And now my favorite, Deadpool. I think he has the same articulation as this guy has. Let's get to it. So, here's the same knee system here. Rotate on the leg and on the thigh. Just a little bit harder, just a little bit. Double jointed knee. Rotating foot. Go up and down just a little bit. Yeah, just a chest rotation. Arms can go up and down, rotate, bend at the elbow, and rotate at the wrist, and fully rotatable head. Now, this guy is awesome, and he's my favorite of all these four. He's probably my favorite in general, as of now, because of his accessories, the amount of accessories it comes with. So it comes with this AK-47 looking thing. He also has a pistol that I can store here, which is nice. And then you guys probably already noticed the very noticeable katanas back here. One of them likes to be stubborn with me and have fights with me whenever he wants to come out, but let me just bring this one out. Yeah, it's cool. I like these sheaths here because of how solid they are. When you get the swords in there and you draw them back out, the swords are stiff and straight, or nearly straight, compared to if you didn't have any place to store them. The swords would be totally just lost, and like probably molded in a shape that you don't want them to be molded in. Oh, and forgetting his sai, which is totally out of proportion. It's huge. Anyway, this guy is actually a little harder to stand than anyone else. So there's some size comparisons there. He can fall, I don't care. So these two are actually a little nearly in scale. Let me bring out the other ones I got. Alright. So let's get all these Marvel Legends. Well, these personal legends. I would say they're a little in scale. I honestly don't know if Deadpool is any taller than Spider-Man, or... I mean, it kind of makes sense that, you know, Wolverine's a little shorter than all the other guys. Spider-Man, I understand, he's kind of lanky, but I wouldn't mind him being a little shorter. Captain America makes sense. Iron Man too. Hulk, of course, he makes sense, he's big. But otherwise, the scales are fine, except for the little guy back there. Well, yeah, just improving, or just adding on to my Marvel collection. That's all I'm doing. Like I said, the best out of those four that I just reviewed would probably be Deadpool or Captain America. These two Wolverine figures, they're just okay. They're just whatever. Anyway, that should be all. I'll see you guys in the next review, and thank you for watching.